My name is Bogumil Balkanski and I'm currently Vice President at Google. If you asked me 30 years ago when I was growing up in Bulgaria how and where I imagined myself, chances are that I would have not said an executive of Google, I would have not said I would live in San Francisco.
My name is Defina Toncheva and I live in the heart of Silicon Valley. I'm an investor and a partner at US Venture Partners. My childhood could not have been any more different than the life I'm surrounded by today. I was born and raised in a small town in the southern part of Bulgaria. My life was simple, humble, and quite modest. My parents instilled in me the value of hard work and education. They made me believe that through commitment and persistence, I could achieve anything I wanted.
You know, some people say that success is all about the circumstances in which we are born, and I really disagree. I come from very humble beginnings in Stara Zagora, Bulgaria, where my mom was a seamstress, my dad is a car mechanic, and from very early on, they instilled in me the courage that I could do anything, that as long as I imagined it, I could do it.
I started watching American movies when I was 12, and I developed fascination for the country. I started diligently studying English by reading Charles Dickens books and old copies of Newsweek. So when I turned 17, I applied to schools in the US. I sent letters to 100 schools and ended up applying to 50. And I asked each one of them to waive the application fee, which was so expensive for a Bulgarian family that my parents couldn't afford to pay even one. I was accepted in 12 schools on full scholarship. It was one of the hardest things I've had to do in my life. However, in the end, I prevailed.
When I have conversations with younger people about career development, I always tell them that in my particular case, there are probably two things that made all the difference. The first one is like the very basic, just showing up, you know, being there, being persistent, you know, coming to work on time, having a great work ethic. The second one is like identifying and following great mentors. On every job that I had, I always very proactively looked around and identified the inspirational leaders, you know, who are the people who I wanted to be like. And because I know how important my mentors have been to me, there's nothing more gratifying and more important than really grooming and helping the next generation of entrepreneurs and next generation of leaders.
Most critical to my success has been the belief that I deserve it, that I am worth it. And that is my advice to you. If you'd like to succeed in life, if you'd like to achieve your goals, you have to believe in yourself. Be bold, be courageous. We all have only one life to live, so let's live it to the fullest.
Nothing gives me greater pleasure than mentoring and coaching young, hardworking, aspirational Bulgarian entrepreneurs. So let's just meet in person in the last week of April.
It doesn't matter where you grow up, who your parents are, or what language you speak. You can achieve anything you want. I would love to meet you. I'd love to hear your story and hear about your dreams and your ambitions. I would also love to share more about how I got here. So come see me at the opening of the Bulgarian Entrepreneurship Center.